Okay. Hey guys. My cat is like really like she's barking right now. She just want my attention. So, now I want to tell you my reviews about what's going on with my pregnancy, which you could see I'm pregnant. Um yeah, so sorry about the background right there. That's my yoga mat. So, yeah. So, yeah. Um, so today I am 39 weeks and 6 days about, and my due date was supposed to be tomorrow, but the reason is that I guess my daughter, she's not ready to be born yet. I'm just a little bit exhausted, and I did my hair. I straightened my hair because I don't know. I have curly hair, so just because I have straight hair, but I've naturally have a curly hair. Um, yeah, so I just kind of like straighten it, just to to look more easier because I'm just like getting tired, like detangling my hair. So whatever. So yeah, so moving forward. Yeah, so I'm 39 weeks and 6 days. Um, and I know it's been a while since I haven't done any updates, any videos. I'm just like, I've been doing a lot of things, especially last week. I went for my doctor's appointment on the Thursday, and like a usual original thing. You do your checkups. Check the baby's heart rate. Right now she's kicking. Um, yeah, so checking her heartbeat. Uh, doing my regular, my pressure, my blood pressure, my weight gain. Um, yeah, and other stuff like urine thing and stuff. So, okay, so Thursday morning, for once before I went for my appointment, I was having so much pain. I don't know what kind of pain it was, but when I went to the bathroom, I was starting getting like bleeding in my urine. Yes, bleeding in my urine. At first, I was thinking, okay, maybe it could be a UTI. Now, is it? If you don't know what UTI is, urinary. Sorry, my pronunciation is pretty god awful. Urinary tract infection, if I'm mistaken. Yeah. So yeah, I had that, but when I went to go for my appointment, um, usual they give you the cup, to pee on the cup, and it came out really bloody on my urine. And at first I was like, okay, this is not good because this is not the first time that this happened to me before. It was like years ago that I had it, but the last time when I did had it before, I wasn't pregnant at the time, so I was in a lot of pain. So I just like I went to the hospital. They said I had a UTI. They gave me antibiotics. Um, I try to do like home remedies. Like I usually drink my my cranberry. Sorry, I don't know if you could see that, but yes, it's cranberry, but bottle. But now since I'm using it with water, now I'm gonna explain this to you exactly why I'm drinking these water. Okay. So anyway, so it popped up on my urine, that that there was really no UTI, which is weird. Usually on a urine culture, a strip thingy that they put to check to see if anything like UTIs or things like that, which that has not happened. So my doctor, I went to see my doctor, and my doctor explained that maybe I should have went to the hospital. Um, uh, you know, uh, you know, you know, that you shouldn't be waiting for the clinic to stay open. Usually the clinic opens around somewhere 7 to 8, I'm not sure. But yeah, so so I, you know, I was like getting paranoid. So I was like, at first I didn't want to go to the hospital. Like that was the only thing I didn't want it to do. You know, I thought that my clinic would have, you know, figure out what's going on. So, but they gave me, you know, they gave me a referral. Before they gave me a referral, they checked my cervix, and at first I thought she said that my doctor said that I was 3 centimeters, which I will explain that later on. So yeah, so she said I was 3 centimeters. So she said that she was gonna give me the referral, which she did. She gave me the referral. I went straight to the hospital. The hospital, I explained, what's going on with me, in my situation. So they take me to the triage at the labor and delivery room. Well, they didn't put me in the labor delivery room. I never see, because I went to a hospital tour before, and they didn't really show the triage. So they only show is the recovery and the what you called and the labor delivery room, but not the recovery room. But it's still in the same roof, because it's on the 3rd floor, so they're all in the same. So there's triage, there's labor delivery room, and there's recovery room. So yeah, so I went to the emergency because I didn't know where the triage would be. So they sent me upstairs on the 3rd floor, and there's this door called reception, a receptionist or a reception area, and the lady was there, sitting there, and she was just saying, what, welcome, what's going on, your situation. So I explained that I had a blood in my urine. So, I wrote down, I signed in and everything. I gave them my insurance, and I definitely gave them my referral on what's going on. She asked me, is it my first time being here at the hospital? I said yes, it was my first time being there. The hospital I'm in Queens, New York. So Long Island Jewish Forest Hills. Very great hospital. Very nice people. So they send me in at the triage. Wait until the doctor comes in. So I had to take off my clothes and everything else, the usual things. And the doctor came, and well, actually the doctor didn't came yet, but they were setting up the baby monitor in my tummy. So yeah. I didn't want to make this whole video long, so forgive me if you feel like you're bored. Just please, you don't have to. You could skip it, or you could just, if you don't feel like this is not for you, then don't. This is like for moms who's pregnant, who's going through the same situation as me. I don't know, but this is my experience, so just be aware of that. So yeah, so I was at the triage, and they put me on a baby monitor for the baby's fetal heart rate and my contractions. So I did have some contractions there. It was like tightening in my tummy. So yeah, I was very dehydrated. I don't know why, but yes, I was very dehydrated. My mouth was very, very chappy. It was god awful. So yeah, so I went, I lay down. I needed to pee constant. I don't know why, but I was urged to go to the bathroom because I needed to pee. So I told them, like, can you wait until you put the thermometer? I just need to run to the restroom because I need to pee. which they didn't mind. So I went to the bathroom, did my thing. So I went back out, and they put me back on the monitor. And yeah, so it took like about, and I think at least in a couple minutes to an hour, for the doctor to come in, which yeah, she did. She came in. You know, I explained the situation of what's going on with my bleeding and my urine. So for a minute there, she didn't know what I was. She didn't know like what's really going on. But when she looked at my urine cup, she said, "Okay, this is definitely not good." Like she said that she never done this before, like ever. So she said I'm the first patient to really go through that. So, and she looked at my the babies and the contractions. So she said it could be possibility. Um, there's no use. I don't know if she hasn't called or they haven't called, or maybe there's really nothing that they could have the results. I don't know. So anyway, so she said it could have been the dehydration, because that's what, when you dehydrate it, you get contractions. So yeah, so I guess the baby was aggravated and was not happy because she wanted water. So so she said that she's going to have me put on an IV on my arm, on my hand, um, so I can get dehydrated. So, which they did, and all of a sudden that the contraction has completely stopped. Um, she also checked my cervix, just to see how far I am. Well, now I told you that I was 3 centimeters, right? Well, that was an error, right? It was an error because I guess that the woman has bigger hands, so I guess she didn't really like. I don't know. Every person has small hands, mini hands, and big hands. So she made an error for it. So my doctor said that I'm about 1 centimeter, 25% of face. So yeah, so that's what it was, and it was confusing. So she said that she was not, when she saw my contractions, she said that she was not pleased with my contractions. Well, I mean, you can't really I can't say that why I'm not getting contractions. It's just probably I might have Braxton Hicks. So so it's just due to contractions, and due to dehydration that caused the contractions. So it stopped, and the baby was completely happy. She was moving around, she was bouncing around. The only thing is that when the nurses try to because the baby kept moving a lot, so they lost the fetal heart beat, so they had to move it around because my baby was moving around a lot. So they found a heartbeat, and her heartbeat is so strong. Her heartbeat is so strong. I can't you not. It was so loud. But it's a good thing, at least it makes me know that my daughter, she's active, she's, that's a good thing, there's something wrong with that. So, that's that. And so after the bags was running out, because that's when you know that he just placed like the first one and it just literally gone. That's how dehydrated I was. I was very, very dehydrated. They kept getting on my case. It's like, okay, you need to drink a lot of water. So, which I'm going to be drinking after this video. I've been drinking as best I could. And she's, Ari, my daughter, she's really active and she's moving around. Yes, she does sleep time to time. But she's very active. So they gave me a second bag just to make sure. They gave me another second bag for the water, and it went through in. And yeah, so once that's done, they sent me home. They gave me a discharge, and they said that hopefully I should, once the real thing, active labor, I will definitely come back. Okay, so that's that. I had to make the appointment at 48 hours, which I did. I went to call for my appointment, make the appointment, I guess. And I made an appointment on Saturday, which is yesterday. And I went and, excuse me, I don't know if my hair is like wet or something, but yeah. Sorry, my arms get really tired, so I had to do this way. So yeah, I went for my appointment on Saturday yesterday. My doctor was there. She wasn't there on Thursday, but because I went for another physician, but because my main doctor, she wasn't there, so she put me on somewhere else so someone can you know take care of me. But she's back, so she explained, that they, since tomorrow is my due date, so she said after 40 weeks she's going to do a non-stress test, NST. I've never done this before. This is my first time. I have kids. I have three of them, but they never did it with three of my kids. So this is my first time I actually going through it. I guess probably because I'm past around that time. So I don't know how far I am at the moment, but when she checked, she said I'm close to a hard to 2. So that means it could be that I'm close to a 2 centimeters dilating. So hopefully, if it may not come today, it may not come tomorrow, maybe come for like next this week, hopefully. Let's see how it goes. But she's gonna give me a referral for that, for the NST, the non-stress test procedure. They can't do it at the clinic because they don't have the technology to do that, to check the fetal heart beat and the the ultrasound. So they're gonna put me back to the hospital. They're gonna give me a referral, and then I have to go and they'll check, the non-stress test as well. Yeah, so it's to see how the baby's movements are doing, to see how her progress with her breathing and her fluids of her amniotic fluid, things like that, how things are going, her oxygen, everything, and see what she's doing. And if she does pass this, then there's no need for me to have a induced. So, but if I do fail, I'm gonna get induced. So let's just hope and see if she passed the test. And sometimes babies, they don't, I don't know why, but babies, they just have they have a tendency of sleeping. So sometimes they don't respond to it. Like my daughter, sometimes she gets very aggravated when she knows that something is in my belly. She knows, like, she'll, like, oh my god, like, leave me alone. You know what I mean? Like, but at the end, she is very active. At this month, I know it's crazy. I know that once the active labor, I won't feel her as much because, of course, when she's ready, she's ready. Yeah, so that's just like my whole thing, what's going on. And my belly's rumbling because I'm like starving. So I'm always hungry. Yeah, so that's just like my whole thing. And I just hoping this week, you know, on the whole week, hopefully she might come out at any time, and we'll go from there. So yeah, so I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. And oh yeah, we have a new subscriber. Thanks for subscribing me. That's very nice of you. And I'm hoping that, you know, I will try to you know, try to do as much as I can. It's just very difficult, but I will try to do a video so you guys can see at the hospital and what's going on. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, and just let you know, I'm not really sure if I could do recordings or in a labor delivery room, but once I'm in a recovery room, I will show her. And she's beautiful. I don't know who she's gonna look like. She might look like me. She look like her dad. You know. Yeah. So, all right, ciao. So please give a like and subscribe. You know, if any new families out there for the Hester family, if you want to join the Hester family, please subscribe, and make sure there's a bell ring there. Just try to click that, and so you can get notifications on what I'm gonna be doing. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any editing. I don't know. I'm, you know, just gonna do like my plain simple thing. So I'm kind of tired like doing editings and stuff. So yeah, so I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And yes, tomorrow is Martin Luther King Jr. Happy holidays for that. And yeah, God bless. Bye.